Good game, that one, Stevie Nicol. Deserved win, do you think, for Leipzig?
Oh, 100%. They were absolutely positive, absolutely on the front foot from the first whistle to the last. Jesse Marsch, no question, was going to win this one by attacking. And they certainly did that. Now, they could have made it easier had they taken some more of the chances that they created. And Kunku, I mean, you talk about a handful. He scored one, he made one, he hit the post. I mean, this guy was involved in everything. But 100% deserved. Dortmund would be disappointed in their performance, for sure. But then I guess you could put a lot of that down to the positivity of Leipzig and the way that they just smothered Dortmund, to be honest.
Yeah, they did. And that's their first win over Dortmund in over 4 years. Questions were asked pre-game, could Jesse Marsch win the big games for Leipzig against the big teams? Have those questions now been answered with this victory?
I think he needs to win 2 or 3 more. Listen, the problem Leipzig have had is they've given goals away late in games and not taking the chances that they've been creating. As I said earlier, they could have scored more today, and had they done that, they wouldn't have been hanging on at the end. They didn't really give any clear chances away, but it's heading balls away. It's just getting ball numbers behind the ball. You don't want panic setting in when you're ahead at home with a couple of minutes to go. You want to be able to enjoy it and knock the ball around and take the wind out of the opposition. You don't want to encourage them. And by not taking the chances and letting Dortmund hang in this game, that's what they did. They encouraged them. And, well, it would have been a travesty had Dortmund equalised, put it that way.
We've seen Leipzig play well in games, but not for 90 minutes. That's been one of the criticisms about them. I thought they always carried a threat. And good on Jesse Marsch for having a goal today against Dortmund. With the crowd, Saturday night in Germany, everything in their favour. You've still got to go and do it. And I thought they did for the majority of the game today, and that must please them.
Yeah, well, I think what, from the times I've seen them playing, I think that they have to get a little bit more balance between just filing forward and getting bodies in the box and leaving gaps when they turn the ball over. I think if they can do a better job of that, I mean, they've got a whole new back line. They lost the 2 centre backs during the summer, and pretty much the whole back three they started with are all new players. So it's not easy. It does take time. But I think if they can get the back line and Tyler Adams in particular in the middle of the park in tune and a little bit tighter when they're going forward, so that when the ball's coughed up, there aren't gaps that the opposition can exploit. If they can just balance that a little bit better, then they will win more games, and they'll certainly win more big games.
Let's end this chat talking about Dortmund. They hope to have Haaland back after the international break. How big a difference is there between a Dortmund side without Haaland and a Dortmund side with Haaland?
Well, they got completely outplayed today from start to finish. Yes, they got an equaliser from nowhere. I think that was probably the first chance they had in the whole game. But you feel as though that with a Haaland, they actually might have even drawn or won this game because he's that good. So, yeah, they miss him big time. And let's be honest, who wouldn't miss Haaland?
Hopefully he is back straight after the international break for Dortmund. But this was Leipzig night. They win it by 2-1.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.